Well, this is an Australian children's programme. I think it was out obviously quite a while ago. But when you hear what that little thing there is saying, it's almost impossible to believe that they ever allowed this out for children to watch. This isn't made for children. This is made for adults. The things that this, whatever he's called in this programme, whatever he's saying, is disgusting. How could you ever have allowed this to be put out for children? Listen for yourself.
Ozzy's gone wild.
Look at this.
What's he called?
Well, he doesn't have a name. Good luck troll. It's called a good luck troll.
All right, yes.
Have a look at him.
Yep.
See? There he is. I was turning him around. Look at him.
Geez, I reckon my hair would go like that if I had a pencil up my ass as well.
Why am I doing this?
Why?
It's less painful than talking to you.
It's big Ninja Turtle competition.
Where did I put my pie cost?
What's a pie cost?
About $1.10.
Has anyone seen my hen weigh?
What's a hen weigh?
Oh, about 5 kilos.
Has anyone seen my dick ball?
What's a dick for?
Stacey, I've got a joke for you. What's the difference between an echidna and a police car?
Something about spikes?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The difference is, in a police car, all the pricks are on the inside. Keep talking. Tell a poem or something.
Okay, this is
How about you tell a joke?
Tell a joke?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know any.
Okay, why don't blind people bungee jump?
Why?
Because it scares the fuck out of the dogs.
Mickey sent me the links to all these videos. I think he's a bit shocked with some of them. Yeah, the words he uses. But it's quite incredible. We put our trust in these people. We go to the plastic supermarkets and buy our food. And obviously this was out maybe a year or so ago or something, but they're talking about in 2020 that these companies are doing something, and it's all like Lidl, it's Iceland, it's, listen to what this person says. Maybe they're just trying any way possible to get chemicals in us. That's what it's about. I just don't know. But listen to what this woman says and tell me what you think.
Next this lunchtime, what's really in the chicken you buy from a supermarket? A joint investigation by ITV News, the Bureau of Investigative Journalism and The Guardian has found that 3 of the UK's biggest supermarkets are sourcing chickens from Poland doused with antibiotics that are linked to the spread of deadly superbugs. Asda, Iceland and Lidl are buying frozen chicken products from Superdrop, a major European meat supplier, despite serious health warnings. Our investigations correspondent, Daniel Hewitt, joins me now. Talk us through what's been found.
Well, Nina, if you bought a frozen chicken, burgers, bites, strips, wings from Asda, Iceland and Lidl in the last few years, there's a good chance they've been supplied by this company called Superdrop in Poland. Now, we have found 2 significant things about Superdrop. We've discovered that they were the source of a major outbreak of antibiotic-resistant salmonella in the UK in 2020. Now, that outbreak killed 5 people, infected at least 1,300 others. The tests of the salmonella samples back then found that the bacteria was resistant to antibiotics. So there's a good chance that people who became sick, if the doctor prescribed antibiotics, they wouldn't have worked. We've also discovered that 3 years after that outbreak, Superdrop are still dosing their chickens with antibiotics, the same group of antibiotics that you would use to treat human infections. We had
The person they're talking about in this video made that statue, and just listen to this woman talk and tell me what you think. Again, we trust these people, and then what you find out is they're a bunch of paedophiles, liars and money grabbers. I think the BBC should go myself. It's disgusting. If this was somewhere else, we would ban it. So I think we need to ban the BBC for all the child problems that they have with their workers, with themselves, with the people who work there. Come on, this is too much.
Eric Gill was a pervert artist, and after his death, I think it was at the end of the 80s, his diaries all came out and it became clear that he'd been having a long-term relationship with his sexual relationship with his sister, that he'd abused both his children, certainly, and he painted his children the nude and all awful stuff like that. Well, that is the man who created the statue which stands at the entrance of Broadcasting House. You've got the radio part. It's actually the radio part there. But behind that is the main BBC now, because obviously since it moved over from West London, it's now in central London. And that Eric Gill statue is of, I think it's Prometheus. But point is it's an image of a little boy, a nude boy, you can see his little penis, with a man. And we now know that the man who carved this was a paedophile. The BBC, with its history of covering up paedophilia, right? Jimmy Savile was not a lone wolf in all this, right? Couldn't have been. For that degree to have been enabled, we're talking about a huge enablement that would have taken place. And we know that anyway. We know that, children talk about producers who pushed them in rooms with all manner of stuff. We know all that was taking place. But the BBC has a outrageous history of child abuse. That statue has to come down, James.
And this is the other really strange bit. When we've had transsexuals shoved in our faces, we're told we have to love it and everything like that. But when it really comes down to it, you don't really find anybody kind of much supporting it. But you will do on YouTube, you will do on the television, you will do on these places. But personally, just listen to how she views it. Now, I quite like some of her videos, but she obviously doesn't agree with this one. But at least, she has the right to say what she wants, and everybody else has the right to do what they want. But it's amazing that suddenly you start coming across things which you're going against, but they're not reading it. They're shoving everything in our face, all over the products, everything, And these are the paedophiles. These are the people. These are the same people with the woman before. These are the same people. The same people. Yeah, well, I think it's, anyway, make up your own mind about that one. I'm just putting out a bit of information. Anyway, thanks for watching.
How many genders are there?
2.
And they are?
Male, female.
But what about someone's right to tell you what their gender is?
No problem at all. So it's you're going to tell me what your gender is, but in the world is less fucked world, I don't have to believe it. But I'm thrilled for you. You're a lampshade. I'm so happy. Let me put a light bulb up your arse. Brilliant. Don't require me to think what you think.